Hello friends and fellow farmers and adventurers and water wheel makers and all the things we're going to do, because we have our water wheel here. So let's go see what this is all about. Whoa, hello. That's cool. So we got a couple paddles, it's going to do a thing. I'm guessing this is us. The mill is not producing anything. Add items to the process box with the blue arrow. Oh, okay, over here. So we go and let's go put some stuff in there. What? What is it? Oh, that is cool. So it's just grinding it up. Oh my gosh. Is this where it comes out? This is where it comes out. Oh, that's really cool. So, I don't know all what. Oh, what? Okay, auto select. Okay, that's what we're on. It's spinner, press, and mill. So spinner, I guess if we put animal fur in it, it would spin it. If we want to press things, what is the press? Fence, smoker, mortar pestle, cheesecloth, press. Oh, that. Oh, I see. I was thinking of like as a mortar pestle. This is extract liquids from our harvest. Right, so if I had grapes, I could have put them in there. This is the mortar pestle, is it? Yeah, okay. You know what, I was always spacing on what this thing was exactly. Aha, I see, so I could put, we could choose what we want it to do, or we could just let it do it automatically. I don't know if there's a time it gets confused with things. I don't have anything else to put in here right now. Okay, there we go, and there's our output. I don't know, it looks like it's still going, but... Oh, no, it stopped. Okay, now let's see. There's one more. Nice. So we could just pile it up in there. I don't know if we can do more than one thing at a time, presumably. I guess if it's set to the right thing, like if it's all set to do the one thing we want. If it's all pressing or if it's all whatever. Huh, that's cool. I feel like, though, to really utilize it, I would have to have an incredible amount of stuff going on with it. Like, I don't know that that's a... I'm just curious. It's like a... Okay, you know what? Can I put this here? No, this is a finished good. Okay. This fermented chitin. Alright. Okay, boop boop. Let's put in our stuff there. We'll put that in. And these meal things, because I don't really want those. And then we'll put in the oregano. Alright, so we're good there, and then let's get a bunch more stuff in here. That last one is still kicking away. Okay, 12 tomatoes. Let's put them in here. Well, that's cool. Yeah. I could see that if you were at like a mega farm going, that for sure, because the amount of time I spent, like, you know, working on stuff where you're just standing there doing that tedious process, I could definitely see that panning out. That's a really would be a nice advance. The bunny might like tomatoes, but you know, we'll see here. Let's see what else we had in our daily inventory thing, and there's our to-doozies here in a sec. Anything else? A couple tomatoes, let's get those. Alright. Pump, pump, pump. Okay, a gift from Knock. Potato salad. Roll's finished. Okay. Okay, and you know, I don't know what else community-wise, what else is going to be happening here. We've developed all these ideas. So yeah, we got a few dishes that we still don't know about. The unknown, this is the thing, the unknown animal variants is like, there's so many. I'm not. It's not gonna. That doesn't concern me. I'm not gonna go after that. Same with the fish here. I'm not. That's all right. The plant fibers. So there's one ore we missed. There's one mushroom type. It looks like maybe a morel or something. And there's products, dried meat, fermented. So there's a pickled. There's a thing we haven't pickled or something. Yeah, I don't know. I feel pretty good. So I don't really feel like I'm missing anything massive. I think that's my main thing before I'm like, well, what I think if I'm, like I said, after this episode, I'm probably going to end this series. But if anybody knows if it goes way beyond this, I suspect if you have kids and you do the relationship stuff, it probably adds a whole bunch. But I suspect I've seen kind of the main thrust of the game here. And I'm pretty content with where we've gotten to. I've enjoyed the last little bit especially. I think it's surprised me in how much fun this process has. I mean, this is the core loop that we enjoy in Stardew Valley, and I shouldn't really be surprised it's been as fun as all that. But I have had a lot of fun doing this part. It's always, it's getting into that core, that loop where you just, enjoy doing a set of things is, I don't know, there's something about it. Very delightful. Let's head down to, let's call her a critter here. Let's head to the jungle. See if we can go and check on those things. Alright, buddy. Yeah, I can't imagine that things are done. As I just smashed my head into a tree. Nothing growing in here. So it's still growing in nice. So again, it's kind of more what I wanted to just check on was like, does this require anything? No, it just kind of grows on its own. It's like, I love it. You don't need sprinklers, you don't need anything. It just does its thing, which is really lovely. Let's go to the land. Again, there was probably a bit more cave stuff we could have done. Like, I don't know that we lit up all of the spaces, but I don't care. Like, we did enough. We got the horses. We got that whole main thing figured out. That was a big thing. I think I might check out over to the other side here. Follow along. I love all these little... there is, I think, maybe instead of somehow paving the central area, I think they are gonna. That's a pending idea or a pending thing. But again, I don't know that it progresses the plot at all, really. Let's go hang out here, or not hang out, but go take a burn through here. If there's anything specific that I was sort of missing. Wow, this forest is out of control. So yeah, this is where I'd want to eat my woodcutter's buff and then just go absolutely bananas. Is that pomegranates? Mushrooms? Yeah, so I don't think there's... what I was thinking is if you run into anything like... Hey Vuok, if you ran into people doing stuff out here where it runs, cutscene happens or something, but I don't get the sense that, whoa, that is throwing me for a loop. That parallaxing. Yeah. That makes you feel funny. Oh, that tree's not... No pine cone ready there. Wild pine cones. How about the domesticated? Let's take that shortcut back, sure. Alright. And then we got our little spots up here. That ends there. Yeah, it's interesting. I like the scope of the game is surprisingly limited, yet at the same time, what happens in the space in between, it feels so robust. Like, there's so much community that ends up getting developed here. Like, there's so many, all these things just look increasingly amazing. Everything gets, more and more upgraded. I like how the feeling of that, it does a great job of, instead of just getting bigger and bigger and being more excessive, it becomes more compressed almost. And so by doing that compression, the sense of community becomes greater. That's a clever way of doing it. So yeah, I really like how it's pulled that off. More vinegar. It does not probably really matter. But yeah, again, if I'm missing like something massive, definitely let me know. What I'm just touring around here. I think maybe we'll head to Savannah. I don't suspect I've missed anything super massive, but you never know. Alright, let's get out here and see. It doesn't seem like there's anything that's, nothing's getting triggered or anything out here by us coming, so, you know what? Let's just head back around. Don't feel like anything's gonna happen there. But yeah, I love the way that everything is grown up and enclosed in, and yeah, everything is. I keep seeing details that I feel I'm like, did I see that detail before? Like all these little additional areas and stuff. I love it. That little dance area, that area down below, where that gives you a little buff. I wasn't paying attention to how long that lasts. All these little things. It does feel like there's a lot more trees than there was previously too. And this area, like some of these areas are interesting because I'm like, they're not for us. And that's kind of cool too, that usually in a game, you know, all the areas benefit you in some way, but some of this is just that it makes the game nicer to look at, which is kind of cool. I'm going to head back over here again. Now before I went to the Savannah, I actually had to I paused the game and went and picked up a child and did a bunch of things. So if my state of rambling is broken, it's just because I literally was for 45 minutes, so we'll see if I'm still coherent. Brub is a good strategist with just enough rebel in him that we work well together. So it doesn't seem like there's going to be any other things happening here. Yeah, that's about it. Don't ask me why I'm collecting all these shells. Hey, Brub. My brother still worries about me being here. It'll take time for us to get used to the idea that the Magrani aren't who we thought they were. Yeah, that kind of reaffirms for me the idea that things are kind of settled, or settling in with the game. In that the talk is really just about reconciliation and about community building and all that, and it's no longer about these old animosities. It does seem to be a sort of a seismic shift in everything here. Alright, let's put these in here. Again, I don't really need to carry them around. Okay, nothing there. Horse. We take up too much space. We're too big now. We've just gotten too big. Yeah, I like what you're able to do with the press there. Let's go grab some more stuff here. If I were to grab all these and go throw these in down here. Again, I like the idea that just auto does it. Off the top of my head, I still can't think of what. There must be a reason why you wouldn't want to auto do some stuff. And then it takes a little bit to get going. Is that what happens? Production has ended today. Come back tomorrow. Oh, okay. So does it have I guess it has a time slot? No idea. Okay, that's cool though. I wonder if it's. Man, I'm not sure what the logic would be on why it would have a time slot that it works with, but that's fine. I'm good with that. All right, let's put these things here. The vinegar's done. So yeah, I think they're going to decorate the town square. I think was the next thing it said when you start out the day. How's everybody doing? My mom loves to make my dad blush by talking about how well made her tool station is. It would be romantic if it weren't so. Them. I'm glad we have Ada. I have no idea what to do when our bodies need fixing. It's true. You can fix tools, but hey, lump of meat. Oh, as I throw some water on the fire. Maybe let's not do that. How's it going, Jag? It took me a while to get Oka's wolves comfortable with our fire. So I guess we just left to do our dances. Level our... I don't know. It'd be nice if we were able to like level up our dancing. I don't think we're good enough friends with anybody to actually dance with anybody either, really. That's our option. That's what we got. We got dances. Alright. Oh, everybody else, what are you guys doing? Everybody going to bed? We're not going to stay up late? Prayer. Chuck asked me to go with him to the forest, but I'm kind of busy. It's also 9:50. I wouldn't be going to the forest. My dad asked why I'm not racing with a horse. Backslip was racing. I couldn't leave him behind. Oh, and yeah, do you want to... Oh, we can. Never mind. There we go. Yeah, dance off. Nice. Let loose. I guess that'd be one of the big ways that we would end up making friends with everybody, is just like doing a dance. Hey, bud. I wonder why some plants grow new every year while others, like trees, grow back. So I don't know at what point we were good enough friends to do dances with people. I call that move Garrick style. I do like that too. The dancing is a kind of, not a commodity, but a part of the what you're going to do for your community building. Alright, yeah. And then at some point I guess I would pickle meat. But again, toes curl. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun with the game. I think for all the reasons I've given the past few episodes, as I've been kind of mulling over what I really liked about it. I mean, beyond the superficial stuff like the art style, which is fantastic, it almost goes without saying. In fact, it's so nice. I like all these weird things. Like this irrigation thing was took me a bit to get my head around, but really lovely. I like the way it's more complex than sprinklers, but that's kind of nice in a way. The way, all the elements fit the theme, I guess, is the main thing that comes out to me. The idea that you're all the things relate to not having technology or developing technology, and all the ways we, the world views and the friendships and the ceremonies and the, all of the events relate to that. They layered the game up really nicely, so all the elements came together really well, and nothing felt out of place, I don't think. I think it's thematically very whole, and I don't think there's stuff that stuck out like a sore thumb. I think some of the caving I said before I found a little like confusing, like that last cave challenge I thought was a little too obtuse, a little too difficult. But beyond that was the only gripe I think I had the entire time I was playing, where I felt everything felt fair and interesting, and it was exciting to open up all these new technologies. And the game's gentle; it has a really slow ramp to it. Like it's not doesn't feel stressful ever. There's a very mild pace. There's no being monster or having no monsters or enemies in the mines and all that. No conflict gives the game a very different feel, and that is it's a nice change for once, because games so often feel, just having a conflict-centric game doesn't always feel the best. It adds a layer of stress or whatever to the game that you don't necessarily want. All these buffs, these are cool. I like the idea behind these. We didn't really do much for our outfit and all that. There's so many like nice details. The way the storage wheel worked and the tool wheel, I actually thought was quite clever. It took me. I still find sometimes I'm clumsy with it, but it is nicely done. Like I could enjoy a game that uses, if they made another game and they just reutilized these mechanics and these UI things, I'd actually be pretty happy with that. I think they refined this quite nicely. That you can reassign it. You can, is well thought out. I respect that. I think the details are really, really lovely. Even if I'm clumsy with some of it. The cooking was nice. The fishing I thought was really good too. That was one of the few games where I've actually thought the fishing was interesting. Like where it was quite well done. I think a lot of the things, even the taming mechanics, were really well done. The use of circles throughout, that was really cool. And I think the limited number of resources, like this isn't an extreme number of resources. In a way, that was kind of nice. And also the fact that, I still haven't made or done everything. That's fine. But like, there's a different kind of cheese here. There's multiple. I got to make all the rest of those things. So I have by no means 100% of this game. I don't feel the need to, but I love that you could, and that there's still all these things I just somehow haven't managed to do, even though I feel like I've played a lot of this game. I'm by no means, not sick of it. I feel done with it, but I love that you could just continue on and find more exciting things. That the crafting isn't out of control. It's very limited as well. But that takes us to now. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and look forward to whatever comes next year. I hope the studio does more. I think they've got a great way with making games. All right, we will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.